Hello everyone, welcome to this video. I am so happy to see you here. I hope you're doing well and feeling inspired. The topic for today is why do bad things happen to good people, right? Have you ever asked yourself this question? I have been thinking a lot about this theme, right, for a long time actually. My mother passed away about a few weeks ago after suffering for many years with Alzheimer's. And it was very difficult to see my mother going through this ordeal, which caused her and our whole family enormous suffering, enormous suffering. And I asked myself so many times, why do bad things happen to good people? I mean, why is this happening to my mother? Why is my mother sick with this disease? And of course, there are many opinions and theories about why bad things happen to good people, right? Some people say, well, this is just bad luck, somebody is in the wrong place at the wrong time, and this person can have an accident, or you have a horrible disease because it's just about bad genetics, like you were born in a family and your ancestors had a health problem and you inherited that and that's it. Either way is more or less about bad luck, right? You have bad luck you stay in the wrong place, or you have bad luck like being born in a family that people have health problems, right? And others believe in karma, right? And that people suffer because they have to pay off or compensate for something that they did wrong in previous lives. So, Morna Simeona, the kahuna who updated the Ho'oponopono process, she said, if we can accept that we are the total sum of all past thoughts, emotions, words, deeds, and actions, and that our present lives and choices are colored or shaded by this memory bank from the past, then we begin to see how a process of correcting or setting right can change our lives, our family, and our society. So, Morna Simeona is talking about our experiences in a totality, which includes what happened in past lives as well. Because Morna believed that we had lived many times before, right? That we had many lives before this life we have in here, and that we accumulated all these traumas and problems from previous lives. Now, which point of view is the right one? Do bad things happen by chance or there is a reason for it? Is there a reason? If there is a reason for it, is this reason connected to a faraway past, to a previous life? So the truth is that nobody knows with certainty. Only divinity, only the divine creator knows why people suffer the way they do, right? Only divinity know that. Now, we are free to adopt a belief system, any belief system that we want, you know but at the end of the day we do not know with certainty what is the cause of a people suffering, and why good people, peaceful people, go through terrible ordeals. We don't have this answer yet. So it is very hard for us humans to see the suffering and not to know the meaning of it. The problem we have is the meaning, right? What is the meaning of this? So we ask this question why, because we wanted to understand the meaning. So that's why we have so many spiritual paths and religious traditions trying to explain human suffering. Why do we suffer? What is the meaning? Personally, I do believe that we have lived it many times before, right? And I do believe that sometimes we go through painful experiences in life to learn about something or to compensate for what we have done before, right? But, even though I have this belief system, that explains about these possible causes for our suffering, I was very tormented to see my mother living and dying with Alzheimer's. Now, my mother lived many years with Alzheimer's and she passed away from the disease. And, so the question is, what can we do when we have a loved one, a good person, experiencing suffering? What can we do when we face suffering, right? So, first, we can accept the situation for what it is because we do not have the power to change it. There are many situations we face in life we don't have the power to change it, right? So there are many problems that don't have a solution. For instance, Alzheimer's, it is a disease that does not have a cure. At least for now, we don't have it. It is a condition without a cure. So, we can always go within also and ask divinity for help. Only divinity can help us to go through the suffering, the anger, the despair, the denial, the feelings of hopelessness, and so many other feelings and mental states that we experience when we witness a loved one in pain, when we go through suffering ourselves, or when we are part of somebody else's suffering. So, practicing the Ho'oponopono is a sure way to help us to minimize our pain. We can always clean the memories that we share with that loved one and the memories that we also share with the situation this person is facing. I love this prayer that it is by an American theologian called Reinhold Niebuhr. Reinhold Niebuhr. It is called the Serenity Prayer. And it says, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Look at how beautiful this prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Thanks for watching. Aloha, and until the next video.